Hey guys, welcome back to the My Player Save here on the ChesnoidPlays channel. Thank you for your continued support on this save. Forgive the Cambridge United top. I've just recorded the Goal of the Month video for the club for the month of October. Slightly delayed because of my inability to do anything on Twitter, thanks to the hack. But I'm back now on social media, and we're back with the Goal of the Month. That should be coming to you on the main channel in the not too distant future. Today, though, as you see there, we're actually very, very creative. And we're looking to score more goals and also get more assists so far this season as we push further forward with PSV here. Obviously, my current rival for goals is Steven Bergwijn at Ajax, but we face today NEC. We follow that with another 2 games, I think, in the league. No, it's Aberdeen away in the Europa Conference League before RKC Waalwijk in the Eredivisie again. And with regards to our league form, we sit 3rd. That defeat to Feyenoord yesterday kinda ruined our start to the season, but it can be recovered. So, let's go and do some recovering, shall we? As ever, drop the video a like if you're enjoying. I'd appreciate it. And of course, make sure you're subscribed to the channel with the notification bell ticked, and you'll never miss an episode of this or the Football Manager save that's going live here on the ChesnoidPlays channel. Lots of content on lots of different areas, including Twitch. Link down below. Whew. Let's play some football, shall we? Objectives for this first game, expecting them to be quite high, and yes, indeed, an 8.5 is needed. An assist on 1 goal or team possession rate of 60 to 65%. I'm not yet comfortable enough with this PSV side to definitely... Oh, I changed my camera angle for something else I was recording. Not too sure about whether this team are actually going to be good enough to get 65% possession, to be completely honest. So we will stick with just the getting of assists, which so far we've been doing very well indeed. Thomas Soucek had a great first couple of games for us on an individual level, even if we didn't get the result against Feyenoord. So hopefully he can continue that. And we will, fingers crossed, continue to get some good form in as an individual too. Hopefully we've won that back after giving it away. Baumgartel to Bruma. Initially, to me, it's a nice run by Driussi. I was trying to just ride that challenge and then play the pass, and evidently I couldn't do it. Here's Matson to Pedro Marquez, and NEC are coming forward. El Karouni. Karouani. Too many vowels in there. Marquez. Matson. Finish. NEC lead at the Philips Stadion. That's not ideal. 1-0. NEC. Mwene into Salamakers. Oh, I spun the man, have I? No, he's read that. And he's absolutely done me. Out-muscle me. Here's Tanan. Out wide to Tavshan. On the attack again here, NEC. Don't know how good NEC are in real life and how much of a challenge this fixture might be IRL. My knowledge of the Eredivisie, if I'm completely honest, isn't that high. Can I beat the defender here? No, he's done me again. This Sandler guy has my number so far. I am firmly in his back pocket. Here's Pedro Marquez. And across there to Tanan, looking for the ball out wide to El Karouani, but he's offside, thankfully. It's been all NEC in the opening 15 minutes. We really need to improve going forward, and by that, I mean I really need to improve going forward. That's a decent header. I'll try and nod this down to a teammate. And we've done well. Salamakers went backwards there, which wasn't ideal. I would have loved that to come forward. Van Ginkel. Here is Salamakers now into me. I've got Driussi making the run. I was just about to play it to him, Van Ginkel. I would have taken a free kick there, to be honest, but we'll play on Bruma. Well held by Celessen. Jesper Celessen in goal for NEC. That's a signing I didn't know they'd made. Is he there in real life, Celessen? On loan, perhaps, from Barcelona? I don't know what his career path has been like since he was at... Did he go to Valencia as well? My brain is all over the place trying to track who moves where in real life these days. There are so many transfers. Salamakers looking for me and not finding me, and we've not had it in this first half at all. 10 minutes to go till the break, still 1-0 NEC. Doesn't really look like either side are capable of scoring the next goal in the game. We've not really threatened, they've not really threatened, and I desperately need a goal. The ball floated out wide here to Matson as again NEC come forward with the first chance of the second half. You can notice, actually you won't notice because my camera's in the way. We've been switched to right striker, so there's been a change in formation again. And I'm going to have someone up top alongside me. Driussi is currently that man, although they tend to change to this formation until they've made the sub. and then they changed me back to a single striker. Win that header. Well up. Come on then, Driussi. Bury this, please. There's one assist. There's an equaliser. We're back in the game. Get in. That has not been coming all game long at all. Not necessarily against the run of play, because since their goal, NEC haven't really done anything either. So we'll try and make that with the run of play now. Keep the ball coming. This end of the pitch. Do another goal. Ping out wide, looking for Tavshan. Noni Madueke's come on for Marco van Ginkel. So we're switched to a 4-1-3-2. Driussi is staying, actually, up top alongside me for the time being. There's been no secondary change in formation. Oh, we've stolen it. Can I go away from the defender? Oh, no, I can't. God damn it. Oh, that was the chance. We still could, baby. Do something. Salamakers, where are you, my friend? He's out there on the right-hand side. Nicely played into him. I'm here in support. I don't care if I score or someone else scores. We just need a goal. Come on. We need to get as many victories as we can against the sides that aren't Ajax or Feyenoord. And then, hopefully, get the better of Ajax or Feyenoord next time around. And fingers crossed, we'll end up, come the end of the season, top of the table. I'm going to go for a run through here. I'll just knock that back to Noni Madueke. He'll come to me again. Driussi's making the run out wide. Takes in his stride nicely. I'm here. It's gone to Noni. Noni to me. Left foot! Tipped over the bar by Celestin. Really good save. Mwene going off at right back now. I've been changed to striker. So again, we have had now that secondary formation change. It's a 3-1-2-1-3. If you see there, almost with a diamond in midfield, or a 3-4-3 with a diamond in the midfield. So let's see what we can do in the final 20-odd minutes. Is that going to fall to a teammate? Socek on the swivel. Good save by Celestin again. Go on, Thomas. Rate that, mate. Where's this corner going to go? Come on. Come on. It's not to me. Ah, El Karouani gets rid, but it'll fall here to Bruma. He can have a crack. It found its way to me. I'm not going to be able to score from here. I thought for a minute I was going to get caught there, and I definitely would have taken a free kick in that situation. Maripan looking for me. Oh my God, I've beaten the man. And, oh, brilliant save. Celestin. He's too good. I was looking for that bottom corner. Still, we could maybe score. Oh, now the run of play is all batter, 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 the NEC goal, but it won't go in. Corner, decent delivery, up we go, challenge for it, mate. Bruma brings it down again, could go out wide, does so. I'm in the middle, Sadamakers delivers it, there's the header. Ah, I didn't win it. Oh, but Driussi does. He's arrived, gets his second of the game, and we're in front at last. I wanted my own headed goal, but I'm not bothered. It wasn't me that got it in the end. I called for it, and I just didn't quite time my jump right. But Driussi timed his. Celestin's been brilliant in this game so far, but he can't get anywhere near that. That is 2-1 PSV. Let's go! Sandler with the ball forward. Thankfully, Maripan's in the way. Driussi to me, making that run through there. The middle was the substitute, but I can't get it to him. Driussi, Vitesse, Taylor, Noni Madueke. Someone shoot. All right, I will. Goal! The little hop into it as well. I had no idea that was actually going to come to me because there's three of us there. I just pressed shoot. So that either I shot if it came to me or they shot if it went to them. Ended up at my feet, and with a little Paolo Di Canio, wham! We've slammed it into the bottom left-hand corner, or right-hand corner actually, as you look at it from the other side. Into the corner. 3-1 the scoreline in the last minute of the game. The last kick of the game. And we've won it by 2 goals. So the goal difference will come in handy, as well as the victories, of course. To keep the points tally ticking over, to keep the goal difference tally going up. And I get an 8.6 with that late goal as well, to make sure that I get the manager's objectives too. RZ win. They were challenging around the top of the table with us also. So important that we got that win in the end. But NEC gave us a really tough game there. Up next, it's Aberdeen away. My first visit, I think, to Scotland in this save. We didn't play any Scottish teams at Kirbenhound, and obviously we didn't play any Scottish teams at Cambridge United, so let's head to Ivy Lane. I'm not sure off the top of my head what Aberdeen's ground is called, I'm afraid, so we're going to Aberdeen in the rain, of course, and let's see what we can do in this one. Hopefully a bit more straightforward to begin with. Goal involvements, that's goals or assists, or 3 shots on target. I'm going to go for the involvements. We've obviously been getting both goals and assists, and if I can do either for an objective, then I think that basically means I'm more likely to get it. If it wants 2 goals, I can't guarantee that. I might get, like we did in the last one, a goal and an assist, which would lead to triggering that objective. So hopefully we can do that. Was it 2-3? It is 2-3, so we're still going to have to perform very well. But hopefully, in the Europa Conference League, we can get the result. Here's Aberdeen working it inside, but they can't do anything with it initially. I'm trying to get to that, but can't position myself well enough. Here comes Mackenzie now for Aberdeen, stepping forward from defence, but misplacing his pass. Vardar scores for Besiktas in the other game. Well, he's playing me in again. I wasn't expecting that quick 1-2 there from Salamakers. Apparently there was great skill involved, according to the top right. I've no idea what that was. Besoyan out wide here to Oroz, and back to Ramadani. Out to Mackenzie again. Finds a teammate this time, but that teammate gets tackled. Mackenzie with the ball down the line, and Oroz is almost in behind them. Awene recovers superbly, and then his teammate Maripan gives it straight back to Aberdeen. That's not the sort of defending we need here in Europe. We got a great result against Besiktas in the first group stage game. That was really, really good. But we need to keep that going here against Aberdeen if we can. Salamakers will hopefully keep going. I'll call for it over the top, and he'll lift it and find me. I'll try and beat the defenders around me, which I have done. That's greedy. I should have squared it. Wasn't confident that the man in the middle would get on the end of it if I did square it because of the attentions of the defender with him. So I went for the goal and, well, missed, quite obviously. Hinkle looking to get forward. There's Bruma, tucked in narrow. Make a run into a channel. Maybe they can get it to me. Greg Taylor could deliver this. He's taking his time, but he's beaten the man. Conceição gets the foot in and we'll take the set piece from the corner instead. Can we maybe get ourselves a goal to go in front? That's over me. And the header is on target and Roos can only put it behind. We'll try again, shall we? From the corner for the second time. In a real physical battle here. And physical battle I come out second best from, evidently. Can we get to that, please? He's dived in with his head and then thrown an arm up at it. It's absolutely Aberdeen's ball from a free kick there. Half an hour in, 0-0 still in the European Cup. Not how I envisaged that going, but Bruma lining up for a shot. Van Hinkle does! Whoa! And he's come the closest of anyone so far. The captain driving it towards that bottom right corner, and it looks all the way like it's going to go in. Keeper nowhere near it, but it does just drift past that post. We've certainly been the better side, but we've not necessarily created obvious opportunities to tuck one away. So we need to start doing that if we want to make it 2 wins from 2 in the Europa Conference League this season. Salamakers around the corner to me. I'll look back for Salamakers, and it's a good block. The clearance is decent as well. That's right up there with the chances we've created so far. Salamakers taking an extra touch, and it allowed the goalkeeper to come out to him. Baumgartel thankfully using his strength there to ensure that Aberdeen don't get a goal themselves before half-time. Van Ginkel will come through here to me. I'll spin the man and then play that into Bruma, which we've done really nicely. He could return the favour here and has done. I'll tuck it across, and Driussi. That's 1 goal involvement. It's another assist for us. It's 1-0 PSV in the 44th minute. Another good team move. Besuyan. Miovski out to Oroz on this wing. Little back heel. That's nicely done. Can he return the favour? There's a man running in the middle. Oroz will look for him. Keeper needs to get there and does. Rushing out Walter Benitez to ensure that Aberdeen don't get an equalising goal. I'm not sure what the result was between Aberdeen and the other side in the group. I can't, off the top of my head, actually remember who it was that was the other side in the group. The fourth side. Salamakers, I wasn't expecting the quick 1-2 and I've lost it. Still comfortably 1-0 up here, though. That was absolutely their best chance they've created so far. Half an hour to play. Still 1-0 PSV. We do tend to score quite late on in games at the moment. And that might be how this one goes as well. Here's Saavedra. Conceição. Into Miovski. Ah, bugger. That's 1-1. As soon as you saw him on his own there, you knew that was going to end up in the back of the net. It's 1-1 here. We still have possession. Maripan and Mwene. Here's Baumgartel. Plenty of options in front of him, including Thomas Sotek. Tries a risky pass, to be honest. Miovski, we committed a lot of men forward there, and now we're in trouble. Here comes Saavedra. Little ball roll. Ball across. A little dummy. And Oroz on the far side into the middle again. Baumgartel in the way. That is a wasted chance for Aberdeen. Absolutely. Oh, he hit it too hard. My guy couldn't get it under control. They had so many men over there. They just picked out the wrong one. I don't know why the man in the middle dummied it, to be honest. He could have just hit that first time and buried it. Kim has scored for Besiktas in the other game in the group. I'll turn. We'll get that out wide. And we've got Salamakers and Van Ginkel forward here. Van Ginkel finds me. There's the finish. Similar sort of angle to the one that went a long way wide earlier. This time, I'm further forward, so I hit it at that same angle, and this time it goes in, rather than well past the post, basically level with the edge of the 6-yard box. Again, couldn't have found the man at the back post because of the attentions of the defenders on me and him. We slammed it home. That is our second contribution of the game. Our second goal of the Europa League. And Marco Van Ginkel has now gone off for Obispo as we try and hold on now to this 2-1 away lead. In there to Mackenzie and out to Oroz. With a little flick to Basuyan. Could get it into the middle and does so. Good header by Blum. Did the keeper touch it? He didn't. Very nearly. An immediate equaliser for the home side. Still having to be at our best and equally lucky in part to keep the lead that we've got. Out wide is Noni Madueke. I'm going to make the run. He's going to play me in. Now I've got Driussi in the middle. Can I get it to him? That's the question. The answer is yes. Can he return it to me? Perhaps. The answer is no. But Socek winds up. It takes a block. We're going to get the corner. Noni Madueke keeps it alive. And Driussi does too. Strange decision to shoot from there. But he's wasted enough time to be sure that we do get the dub. We left it late again. But we are able to get the result this time. Again, this occasion, it's away from home against Scottish opposition. Really pleased with that. We had to get really quite physical in that game, though. Was able to get the better of them. Oh, it's Rapid Vienna with the other team in our group. That's who I couldn't quite remember. No, I won't be dropping out of the starting lineup, if you don't mind. Let's get ourselves back in there for the next game against Waalwijk. And I scored the winning goal. So I could either show everyone the goal. I think everyone saw it, though. Share the congratulations around. Or push myself to follow it up. I'm going to push myself to follow it up. Because, quite frankly, I need to be doing that regularly if we're to stand a good chance of winning anything this season. Have my investments come back yet? Or do I even have anything? 11 days left on my Sports Academy investment. We'll wait and see what happens there. I'll quickly train to get myself back in the starting lineup. And then I'll see you against Waalwijk. Gonna go for the 3 shots on target. 7.5 rating is pretty straightforward, I'd like to think. And then, again, it's still not sure about the whole team possession rate thing. We aren't that heavier possession-based side in my experience so far. Here's Salamakers. Into me. Oh, I've overrun it. I've still got it. It's all right. Give that to Mwene. Van Ginkel lets that run across his body a little bit. Salamakers is still there. Oh, wasn't quite in my path as I'd hoped it would be, but somehow, I've still got the ball. Van Ginkel to Driussi. He turns nicely. It's got myself and Bruma. Van Ginkel is there actually, and straight down his bloody throat is where I put that. Oh, nice interception. Come on then, let's try again. Oh, it's a heavy touch. Almost still stolen it off the defender. Oh, Ches, where you going? Give it to a teammate. They'll do better than you at the minute. Bruma, Socek, Van Ginkel tried to flick that out to Salamakers and got it all bloody wrong. We are not firing on all cylinders today, are we? Ball forward, up we go. Come on, let's get a goal before half-time. All ping from Socek. You onside here, Salamakers. He is, you know. And here's Van Ginkel. Socek, Driussi, back heel, Bruma. Oh, sorry! Sorry, score anyway, yes! Sorry, Bruma. I kind of got in the way. Oh, it looked quite painful, actually, but at least he was alert enough, rather than just to throw his arms up and get annoyed at me, to actually make a run off me round the corner, so I could play him in again, and he'd still get his goal. Sorry, Mr. Bruma. You're welcome also, Mr. Bruma. We lead by 1-0 with, well, the last action of the first half. Last action of a frustratingly poor first half from both teams, to be honest. But the occasional game is going to go that way this year, but so long as we come out of games like that, like this, with a dub, then we can be happy enough. Come Waalwijk through Beerith. Out to Lelyveld. It's been a go-to for them in their offensive play. Throw. Beerith again. runners around him, but you can see how many defenders we're just throwing in the way. And in the end, that's what helps us. Driussi looking for Bruma, finds him actually. I don't know which way to run. I don't know whether to go left or right. They've gone to the right. Oh, what a header from Van Ginkel on the volley then. Vamos. Van Ginkel's just disappeared the other end of the pitch to go and celebrate. He ran off that way while I ran off that way. Did I manage to chest that down and volley it in not necessarily the same motion, but before it hit the ground? To be fair, I've kind of scuffed that shot in the end, haven't I? I've kicked into the ground there, but actually that makes it really awkward for the goalkeeper to adjust his body. We'll take it. A goal and an assist now for us, which is actually not one of my objectives this time around, frustratingly. But I need to have 2 more shots on target, and we'll get that one. And we're above the 7.5 needed now for the match rating as well. Well, it took a while to get going, this one, but we're definitely up and running now, aren't we? Ueno with the throw. Van Ginkel, Salamakers. If he goes again, I could play him in behind. There you go. Support there from Noni Madueko's come off the bench. Salamakers is in again, and there's 3 of us in the box now. It might fall for a steal. Oh, what a save! From literally point-blank range, he's been able to get a touch on that, the keeper. That is fantastic reactions onto the post, and it doesn't go in. Corner from that far side. Obispo has just come on for Mwene. That's not going to come to me. It's not even going to reach Noni Madueke because he gets beaten in the air. It's not even going to come to the man on the edge of the box either because he gets tackled. Oh, well, that's really poor from them. It's good goalkeeping again, though. Tried to put enough power on it so that it stood a chance of going in and not just going tamely to the keeper, but not so much power on it that it ended up going over the bar. Head up! Oh, he's held onto it this time, the goalkeeper. Varsen does very well indeed. The Lee fell down the wing, into the middle, on his own, straight at the goalkeeper from Beerith. Well, he's got to do better than that, surely, in that scenario. Even might have had the time to bring it down and have a shot. Here's Atakan Janakya into Beerith. Oh, there's Beerith. He'll score. Must have been Jelovic that had the opportunity to head in at the near post then. They'll go off and celebrate it, but it's not much to celebrate at the minute, lads, other than you're back in the game. On the border of offside, to be fair. Whoa! Alright, cameraman, you're making me a bit dizzy, pal. Mika Beerith makes it 2-1 and just makes the final few minutes here a little bit more nervy than we might have liked. Vertessen has come on here for Van Ginkel. I always like seeing another bright redhead on the pitch, so we'll try and use him as best we can. Here he is, looking for Salamakers, who is offside. It's a good header. Pass that back there. I need to have 1 more shot on target to get that other objective, and there's not long left to get it, so if we could work this forward, that would be lovely. Madueke to me. I'll just try and do that for the sake of getting the 4th shot on target. There we go. The team possession rate is only 45%, so you can see why I'm perhaps apprehensive to tick those objectives when looking for the boosted one, because we're not even getting the base objective in that situation, let alone the boosted one. Try and get this out wide here. But I've given the ball away. Evidently, I'm not helping when it comes to keeping possession either, but I am helping when it comes to winning games. In the 45th and the 83rd, I think it was the 83rd, we do enough to give us victory away from home. An 8.6 for me, although we only needed a 7.5 this time, not an 8.5. Feyenoord and RZ both drop points as well. We might be getting much closer to top of the table here. Oh, Ajax is still there as well. They keep winning also, but the gap is now just a single point between ourselves and Ajax and Feyenoord. On goal difference, though, we're behind Ajax, and Feyenoord just a single point above. They haven't scored many goals, but equally they haven't conceded many. We've scored loads, but conceded too many. More than most of the league. More than the rest of the top 13, anyway. Perhaps are going to need to address that before the end of the season if we're to stand a chance of really doing anything spectacular. Victory in the derby. I didn't know it was a derby, to be honest, but I'll praise my teammates and we'll head forward into the next episode, which will involve, I presume, oh, actually, have I got my activities? Come on then. Oh, still 8 days. Bloody hell. Still got a while to go then before I can get my money back. It's Utrecht, Rapid Vienna, and then FC Emmen in the next episode to round out that next month. And then we'll be pushing forward. It might not be too long before I start to make use of those extra skill points. The question is, where do I put them? You guys could tell me. Do I go for things like dribbling or curve? My finishing doesn't necessarily need improving at this stage. Do I go for a bit more pace? Volleys, maybe? We've been scoring a couple of volleys recently, haven't we? With the little Decanios and the chest and then volley. Maybe that's where we aim our points next. You guys let me know, and I shall do as you say. I'll see you next time.